This week at the ranch, things looked a little bit different. I had to unexpectedly fly back to New York for work, and while we've both been out at the ranch alone before, the ranch definitely feels quieter when one of us leaves.
This week has basically been a mix of regular work during the day and trying to keep projects moving forward out here at the ranch. The weather changed really fast this week. We were going from cold mornings, and now it's suddenly 80 degrees during the day in blazing sun. And at 7,000 feet in Arizona, you definitely feel it. One thing that we're learning very quickly out here is that the weather dictates everything. Where you work, how long you work, whether you're working inside, outside, you're trying to find shade, because at 7,000 feet, this Arizona sun is brutal. And that also plays into where we want things laid out on the property. One of the things we've been trying to figure out this week is where the container is actually going to go. I'm standing on one of the options. Originally, we thought it made more sense to keep it close to the living area by the RV and the cabin. But the more we looked at it, the more it began looking very crowded. And we didn't want this area getting jammed up and feeling overwhelmed and being a work area in addition to a living area. We want this area to still feel comfortable and lived in without having tools and equipment all over the place. And y'all came up with some great ideas about where to place the shipping container, from blocking the wind to being close to the RV, and they're all great ideas, but the honest reality is the way we have everything positioned right now, we have pretty good wind coverage, which is one of the reasons we moved the RV into the location behind the cabin. The more time we spend out here, we realize the locations of things matter just as much as the projects themselves. So it's not here yet, it's coming next week, but where did we choose? Let's go check it out. So I'm standing here in the new location and the wind is whipping right now. My hair's not even moving, I don't think. It does offer some protection back here from the wind behind these juniper trees. So while it's further away from the main living area, we're okay with that because the more we discussed, the more wind protection kept coming up. And not wind protection from the rig of the cabin, but wind protection when we're outside working in the container or around the container. When you look here, you can see the red flag, which indicates the front of the container, and then the back of it will be, there's some boards back there by those two juniper trees. We have to build a road that comes from the middle road of the property. It kind of loops around and then behind and then back out to the shed in the front of the property. One thing about this property is the wind can come through pretty aggressively, but depending on the direction. We are in the Arizona high desert, and once we started thinking long-term, workshop space, storage, future projects, this location just made sense. It also gives us something we really didn't want to lose, which is space for future expansion. And you can see there's a lot of it. I think I might even call this area the sand pit because it's so sandy. I think this was the first week that the ranch felt less temporary and more intentional. Not finished by any means, but definitely more intentional. When we first bought this land, everything felt really conceptual. Like maybe someday we would do this here. Maybe someday build that there. But now decisions are actually starting to shape how it will look long term. And that's really exciting. So it was definitely a quieter week this week with John back in New York, but I still managed to make progress and get things done. We have the spot for the container all ready to go, and it's going to be really exciting to have that here. That'll free up a lot of space in the cabin and in the shed, and then I can begin transforming that into the candle studio. Hey trekkers, just a quick reminder to sign up for the May Adventure giveaway. This month is a 20-watt portable solar panel, perfect for keeping in your car, in a backpack, in your rig, just for some emergency power, charges up phones or any other device for that matter. Scan the QR code on the screen. That'll bring you to our website. You just enter your email address and name in there and you'll be entered for May and each subsequent giveaway. If you've already signed up, you don't have to do it again. You're in. And we will draw the winner on May 31st. Good luck. We hope you enjoyed this week's video. Be sure to check back with us next week to see how we make out with the shipping container. Bye.
Dust in the rear view, free as a bird. This is our time, no matter what they say. Every mile behind only brought us here. Now the road